Hello. This is today is April 27th, and this is thanks my third to last vlog. This week I'm actually gonna do it or actually do one every 2 days, since I've done most of my schoolwork until I've one final I have to take, which is for history. I just have one more assignment for history, and I'll be done until I have to take the final. Um, but anyway, I couldn't even think of a weird intro to do for this one, so it's more like a fireside chat style. I think I do have a couple ideas in mind for the last vlog. Um, but yeah, I've gotten a little tired of the stay-at-home order thing. I know I know it's best for the the safety of everybody, so people don't get exposed to it. I think it's stupid that people are protesting the stay-at-home orders because they're tired of being stuck inside, and they don't think it. They want to bring back the economy and disregard the whole safety and health part of it, which I'm a little worried about. The second wave of the coronavirus, because viruses always have more than one wave, and this is the first one. And doctors and medical professionals have predicted that the bigger wave will actually come in winter. And with the Spanish flu that happened in the 1919 through 1920, the first wave wasn't that deadly. It only killed like 300,000 people within the first wave of it. But then during the second wave, it ended up killing 25 million people worldwide. But that's also devastating because they just come off the end of World War One. So thankfully, there hasn't been any world wars in the past almost 80 years. Oh, excuse me. But all I did today was had a couple of errands to run, and then I mowed my backyard. Trying to think. What? It was nice to mow. It wasn't too hot or too cold. Actually prefer spring and summer to winter and fall. I don't like cold weather. Salons and barbers are supposed to open back May 11th. I haven't had a haircut since before spring break, so I don't know. I mean, if I don't get a haircut for another month, I think I'll be fine. I haven't really shaved since before spring break either, besides the patchy parts of my face and between my eyebrows. And I just figured I'll let it grow out until all this coronavirus stuff finally ends. Until I do have a film project in mind where I'll just have the mustache. It's I've worked on it some. I think now I have all the locations. The other day I was missing one key location for it. It's a I haven't budgeted so far. Most of it was costume related, since it's supposed to take place in the 1890s. But I had most of the stuff for my costume, but for other people's. Anyway, it's It's not completely silent, but there's no dialogue and with the sound effects and stuff. It's kind of supposed to be like a live action Popeye cartoon in a way. I don't want to spoil too much, but the location I had trouble finding was a cemetery because it's a short funeral scene at the end. Don't spoil what happened, but I started working on it. What month is that? February, March. Excuse me. I'm so yawning so much. And I started working on it in February and March, but you didn't lose interest in it. It's just things came up to where I just canceled it until I felt like working on it again. But then I tried to write the script first as actually writing an outline, and that doesn't. I recommend that not to write a script from your head, to write an outline with key events and actions with at least 30, or with, depending how long it is, but a detailed outline, and then go into the script. Because not only does it help you figure out locations, it helps you formulate how you want everything to be set up first before you start writing the script. Because I had started writing the script from an outline in my head, but just recently I'd started to actually write a detailed outline, and it's I need to finish it, but this past weekend and week, two of my dogs have been sick. My miniature schnauzer that you saw in, I think, the second vlog is having some. She's over there off camera. She's having some stomach issues, so we've had to figure out what's wrong, how we can fix it. And then one of my labradoodles named Athena, she had a seizure the other day, and she already takes seizure medicine because we figured out that it's like something that labradoodles can sometimes be prone to seizures, so it's like in their breed. But we had gotten her on medicine, and the vet told us to up the dosage since she'd started having seizures again. So I've been dealing with that because my miniature schnauzer Della had started to get sick Saturday, and I didn't feel like writing on the outline at that point. But my projection around my goal is to actually start filming on it. The silent project, or what I've named it so far is the high flying adventures, the high flying misadventures of Opie. Excuse me. My goal is to start filming it in July or August. But with this whole coronavirus thing, I don't know if that's plausible, but I at least have the script. Well, I have the outline probably done by this week if I get around to it. I mean, if I not really get around to it, but if I set time aside to actually work on it, I'll have the outline done before school starts back. I'll have the location list done. I already have the cast list. I just need to start contacting more people, or contacting the people they want to be in it, that people I know that have acquired connections with over the years. After a while, the movie business is kind of like the mafia. I usually work out the logistics for all the film projects that my group of film people work on. So I'm like the mafia leader, I guess. I call them the favors. But the costume, I got sidetracked. I already have the costume list and most everything budgeted for. Because I had gotten unexpected money from helping somebody film something, which will pay for most of the most if not all the costume stuff. This hat's hit me in the head. Let it fall over. So I have the outline, the script, the location list, the budget, and I'll have my goal is before school starts back is to have the script breakdown done, which I've kind of I haven't started on it in the classical sense, but I've worked out the logistics for everything. So that's one of my projects that I want to use for the portfolio class. I don't know how that's going to work coming fall, considering the second wave of coronavirus is going to hit in winter or fall. That's the prediction. That's just how epidemiology works. There's always a second wave of a virus. It's kind of weird that way. And then there's this series of shorts that they're gonna do. It's kind of it's not really a spy thing, but it's kind of it's just a parody. It's not really a parody. I guess it is. It's kind of a parody of Leon the Professional. It's called the Case Files of Johann the Intermediate. I had the costume for that actually already, because I already had. Where is it? The beret's back here somewhere. I have a Polish beret. Oh, here it is. That I bought from a Finnish surplus store website. There's this hat, and then I bought a old. It's a navy doorman's jacket, and it basically looks like a military uniform of a certain sense, or like the jacket that Leon wore in Leon the Professional. And that's my other thing to work on for portfolio projects, because when I talked to Mr. Kwan about it, he said usually they people do a music video, and I could make a 3-minute short, but I'm usually usually all the projects I work on are more ambitious than like a 3-minute thing. I know the silent film thing will end up being around 15-20 minutes probably, and each Johann episode would be around 5 to 8 minutes. And then third, it's another project. I haven't done very much planning for this one. Possibly some version of Don Quixote. I haven't really done. I thought about it the other day. I've read the novel. I don't like the novel of Don Quixote. It actually holds up considering the book is not 1500 years old. It was written in the 1500s. It's technically the first actual novel, but I want to do something with that, and I also want to try to do something with. There's this Czechoslovakian playwright named Johann. I forgot what his actual name was. Well, his last name's Capek. And there's this play that he wrote that I want to try to adapt into some kind of screenplay. He totally opposed the Nazis. He was on Hitler's second most wanted. He was second most wanted by Hitler, but he's like poor health for most of his life. I think he had not smallpox, but he had some respiratory deal with him. And when Hitler finally invaded Czechoslovakia in 38 and 39, they sent the SS to his house, and by that point he already died, and they arrested his wife and brother. I think his brother ended up dying in a concentration camp, and his wife was his biographer, his brother's biographer after World War II ended. He is also the one that originally came up with the word robot, because I think it's related to some Czechoslovakian word, Czech word for slave. I forgot exactly what it is, but yeah, it's another thing I gotta try to work out during the summer, since I'll be stuck at home most of the time. Why not write things and create things? I'm just getting tired of this quarantine. It gets. I'm not gonna protest about it. I know it's for the betterment of mankind. And by the time it ends, either we're gonna have a Tsar Nicholas II beard, or end up looking like Don Quixote. His mustache all sticking out, and his beard that's like that long. And I don't think anything else. I've talked a lot, but for this one, I know the last one when I showed you the upstairs, the third story, where the photo developing room was. It was like 18 minutes long. Hopefully this won't be 18 minutes long. But just sitting here, I think I've already spent 9 or 10 minutes talking. I'm trying to think, there was one other project I was going to try to work on for a portfolio class. What was it? What was it? I got let's see. Okay, I can't remember what it is now. Well, I hope everybody is safe at home. I haven't really seen anybody that I've known recently. So I was walking the dog one day, a social distance when I walked the dog. I made sure not to come within 6 feet of people. And could see Jack in his yard one day. And it's weird seeing somebody you actually know after being cooped up for 2 months. It's like an episode of the Twilight Zone. It's like surreal almost. Anyway, I hope everybody's safe out there. I know the cases in Mississippi have started to go down. There wasn't. I heard it wasn't as big as they thought it would be, which I guess people did their part, staying inside and washing hands and all that stuff. So, one more thing. Maybe asking if there's a guitar in that case behind me that's been on my study vlog. Yes, there is, but I bought it kind of as a midlife crisis thing. I haven't really played it that much since, because originally I was gonna use it to learn to play Irish folk songs and sing them, but then I got discouraged because I can't really sing very well. So that's why I haven't really touched it. It's a lower price guitar. I bought, I think the guitar itself is like $150, and I got the case on sale during Black Friday. But I might, during the summer, I might have the courage to actually pull it out of the case again. I just felt discouraged to play it, because there's people next to me and there's people below me. I don't want to sound I know you gotta sound bad practicing with it, but I don't want to disturb the household. So I just have to find a empty field one day and just practice with it until I'm able to change chords and all that. So, well, that's all, I guess. I'm a bit tired. I've been yawning all day off this vlog. See everybody. I'll make another one of these vlogs Wednesday and send it to be uploaded. So anyway, everyone stay safe. Live that's a piece of live long and prosper.
What are you doing over there? I can't see you through this fence.
You know what Robert Frost said? Fences make good neighbors. And fences keep out coronavirus!